What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. You all know the drill and you know how we do it. This is your boy Chef Don Don. I am here with our recap of Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 14, episode 10. These are my thoughts and reviews on the episode. So, again, thank you for tuning in. I want to start off this live first with some ratings for our TV shows that we watched on Sunday, just so that we can get an idea of everything. Again, as you come in, please make sure that you like this video and make sure that you subscribe to the channel, of course. All right, so let's get started here. I want to start, and hopefully you guys can see this. Hopefully it comes on the screen well. I don't know what other way to kind of make it bigger, but I wanted to show you guys this. You know how I am about the ratings. I do like to show the ratings of the overall episodes that we do actually get on Sunday. So it looks like here that Real Housewives of Atlanta came in at number 3, which is actually really good. They've actually been holding those top spots. So it looks like they came in with 919 thousand views for Sunday's episode. And Sunday's episode was called "Guess Who's Coming to BlueRidge?" You know, kind of pinning off of Kenya a little bit. Married to Medicine took a drop in the ratings. As far as live viewers, it looks like we got 659,000 live viewers with a demo of 0.20. So I think that part is still good, but as far as the live viewers, we have gotten down with that. Also coming in at number 17, it looks like Watch What Happens Live got a total views of 440,000 live viewers. So that is super dope. I guess for Watch What Happens Live, and it was Phoebe and Sheree Whitfield. And so I'm seeing a lot of tea on Sheree Whitfield, and we'll get into that before we actually get into the episode overall. Mathis Family Matters looks like it came in at number 46. It looks like last week we were at like number 63 or 60 something of that nature. It looks like they did bring in more ratings. Last week we did have 209,000, I believe, and this week it looks like we came in at 235,000. So I'm here for the come up. But like I said, y'all, please just give this show an opportunity, because it definitely deserves it. It's really tough to, be on TV and give your real, true life issues. So I would just love for us to support this show a little bit more. And also check out the reviews that I have posted to my channel. I posted those reviews yesterday. So please make sure you tune into that review for Math and Matters. All right, y'all. So that's pretty much all the announcements that I have before jumping into the actual episode. Also, make sure you guys are watching the after show, because the after show will most definitely give you a feel of what's going on with the ladies, considering, you know, I guess everything that's going on. So y'all make sure y'all check out the after show. It is on Bravo's um, YouTube channel. And the good thing about it is it looks like Beverly Hills is also going to be starting their um, after show tomorrow. And I'm super, super excited about it because I feel like it gives the ladies an opportunity to showcase what's really going on, right? And kind of give you a perspective, just in case that question is not answered at the reunion. Because we know that Andy is known for not asking relative questions at the reunion, almost kind of like he doesn't watch the show. Okay, but I just wanted to bring that up. But let's go ahead and get into this episode, y'all. Give me just a minute. Let me make sure that I get everything pulled up that I'm supposed to have here. Um, Good news, y'all. The Patreon is underway. I'm hoping that Patreon will be available for you all by the end of this week. I'm crossing my fingers on that, but just in case if I can't get to it by the end of this week, by mid next week, Patreon will definitely be out. And as I stated before, on my Patreon, we will be doing cooking classes, and not really cooking classes, but just being able to cook together, being able to have real conversations, and being able to talk. I only want to do that in my Patreon. I don't want YouTube to continue to profit off of what I could be doing, right? So there will be a membership that you can choose from. It'll be two memberships that you'll be able to choose from. And it won't be expensive at all, but just come on in and join us. And that's how I'm going to build my community. Okay. That's how I'm going to build my community. All right. Um, let's get on into this episode, y'all. Okay, so well, of course, the episode starts off with the recap, but we also get Kenya and Miss Candy meeting up for girl time, girl chat with the children. So we have Brooklyn and Kenya here, and then we have Candy and Blaze. And to be honest with you guys, that scene would have to be one of the cutest scenes that I've seen. I love when the babies are involved, but this was a very cute scene for me to see. Kenya, Brooklyn being 3, and I think Blaze is what, 2. Um, and so, Candy and Kenya was like, "Hey, I think Brooklyn would be a good sister, big sister to Blaze." So I thought them being able to play was absolutely phenomenal and cute, and it says a lot about Kenya and Candy's friendship because they can have one little riff in the road and then they're good to go. You know what I mean? And that, to me, if I can, because Candy was really offended by by Kenya expressing to Drew how she felt about the whole underwear gate situation, right? So in that particular situation, they were able to bounce back in their friendship and only be upset with each other for a minute. And for me, that was everything. So I truly love um, Kenya and Candy's relationship. Now, Kenya and Candy discuss Marlo putting her nephews out, right? Y'all know I'm not here for um I wasn't here for Marlo putting the nephews out because I felt like it was very calculated. I feel like she's doing it for a storyline. But just like Candy said, I took in my cousin. And what would it look like if I told my cousin to get out? And granted, Candy was already a mom because she already had Riley. But in the same sense, when you take someone in, Marlo, it's no longer about you. It's always going to be about those children because those children are in a situation, are already in a traumatizing state. So, in this particular sense, they need that moral support. They need support. They need structure. And we were talking about this the other day on my YouTube channel, how much structure really means in a person's life. Like, your parents could be strict, but then when you get older, you realize I appreciate them for being strict because they gave me structure. And so I feel like that's what Marlo is lacking is structure. She keeps saying she wants a village around her. Marlo, you don't want a village. You wanted a peach, love. Let's be very clear. Marlo does not want a village. Marlo wanted a peach. Marlo wanted them cameras around her at all times. Let's speak facts. And so Kenya was like, you're re-traumatizing these kids when you put them in this situation. Why did you put them out? Listen, I understand the break. A couple days break, a weekend break, like when they went up to Blue Ridge, that would have been a perfect break. But for you to continue 30 days and then you send them to your sister who lives in a 2-bedroom apartment and already has 4 toddler children and she works a 12-hour shift. Y'all, I don't get it. It just don't make sense to me. So Marlo, you can get gone with the storyline because I'm not here for it. And I have seen a lot of people sort of agreeing with her. And the problem that I have with these housewives is they're not holding Marlo accountable. Although it's not their job, but it is their job to be like, hey, friend, you putting them out and sending them to your sister house was selfish. Like, you know, at this point, give Crystal a 30-day break. Give your sister a 30-day break. But anyway, Candy and Kenya was having that conversation, and Kenya was like, hey, let's not talk about no more negative stuff. Let's talk about all positive stuff in this situation. Like, Kenya was sick of the negative stuff, and I was here for it, right? But baby Brooklyn and baby Blaze are the cutest ever. I loved this scene. Like, I thought Bravo was very smart by putting this scene in the very beginning to kind of lure us in and pull us in to the episode. I thought this was absolutely amazing. So kudos to Kenya and Candy on that, and hopefully their kids are having more play dates and around each other more. Okay, so after that, um, uh, where am I at in my notes? Okay, Kenya says that she want to talk about anything negative, and so we get Sheree, and Sheree is actually meeting with her designer over Zoom or whatever, right? I'm assuming this was her designer. She's talking about She by Sheree joggers and what those joggers are going to be like. So um, that was all we really got from that particular scene with Sheree. But we do get a cute scene where Candy is actually playing with Ace and they're playing with little Nerf guns in the house and having a good time. Like, I like seeing moms in their element, right? I like seeing them spending time with their children and showing that. And I'm really glad that this season Bravo is actually showcasing that because it is important. So seeing them actually enjoying their children is everything to me. So she had a play date with Blaze in Brooklyn and Kenya, and now she's playing Nerf guns with Ace. So I thought that was dope. Now, Candy is now getting ready to pack her clothes with her assistant to go to BlueRidge, right? And Candy says that she's trying to communicate better and be a better friend on her part. So she calls Marlo to ask Marlo, what is going to be the best thing to wear on the trip? What is going to be, all of that stuff. So here's her assistant. And of course, Candy's there and Marlo is on the phone. So she expresses to Marlo that Kenya won't be coming on the trip. Now, we all knew that when Candy said that Kenya wasn't coming on the trip, we all knew in the back of our mind that Kenya was coming on that trip. Because number one, they get paid per episode. Number two, Sis ain't gonna miss no check. She already said in another episode when Sanya didn't really book her that she ain't missing no check. So we knew Kenya wasn't gonna miss no check. Um, y'all, I don't know. I'm not feeling Marlo this season. It's just something about Marlo. Y'all see this? This to me, this right here is literally you exploiting your sister and your nephews for a storyline. This is literally what that is. Y'all, you couldn't tell me that when Crystal sat on that bed and was talking to Marlo that she didn't look like she was tired. That lady has 4 toddler children. And then you send a 14-year-old, and I think the other one is 13 or 12, something like that. Or one is 15 and one is something like that. But anyway, it was selfish. It was a selfish act to me. I didn't appreciate it. I really, really wish that Marlo would just, and according to Candy, Marlo, I don't know if this is still true, but Marlo still at some point didn't have her nephews for almost 60 days. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the real. Let's be real about the situation. Marlo, it was about them cameras and it was about you getting a peach. It wasn't about them boys and about your sister, because if it was, you wouldn't be exploiting them like you are. Now, that's enough about Marlo. Sheree and Marlo meet up for the event. I mean, for to go to Blue Ridge, right? And so Marlo sends the girls nice cars and different stuff like that. But let's be very clear. Let's be very clear. Marlo didn't pay for none of that stuff. Okay? Production pays for all of that stuff. The housewives pretty much say that it's their trip, but production pay for it all. It's not like uh Marlo pitched in on anything. Maybe Marlo bought some food and stuff like that, but that's all she bought. Them cars and that mighty fine cabin, Marlo didn't buy. Anyway, Sheree hops out of her car, meeting Marlo. I guess she's at Marlo's home, and she has a boot on her foot. And she tells the story about her pinky toe. She was in the department store. Now, y'all, Sheree do shop at Ross, and Dee. Oh, well, I don't know about Didi's, but I know for a fact she shopping Ross and stuff like that because she been spotted in them stores, right? But she put her foot in this booty and she was saying that her pinky toe went one way, her other toes went another way. It just sounded like it hurt a lot. And production was messy by playing that sound in there. But listen, Sheree, speedy recovery. Well, I already know you got speedy recovery because we saw you on Watch What Happens Live and you had on heels. Okay, so they get in these nice cars and different stuff like that. And she sends Candy, Manetta, and Drew, a Aston Martin, right? Now, she sends them some wings from Old Lady Gang. Marlo does, for them to eat, right? They all get in the car, and y'all know Candy likes to eat, honey. Candy loves to eat. I knew instantly when that lady said, y'all can't eat in this car. I knew Candy was gonna throw a fit, baby. Candy talking about the trip already starting out bad because she couldn't eat in them people nice car. Now she said, I don't care nothing about the car. I care about this food, which I'm with Candy. Don't send me no nice car. Listen, I'm grateful for it, but don't send me no nice car and I can't eat in it. What's the point of a road trip if I can't eat in the car? Jeremy talking about I like to eat too. Me too. But I was with her. I'm like, how y'all gonna send them these nice cars and tell them they can't eat in it? Like, listen, that was petty. So mind you, this puts the ladies, Manetta, Drew, and Candy, an hour behind. Now, I don't think it take you an hour to eat no wings. So if I was that driver, I probably would have been a little upset. Uh, Yeah, when production said 8 hours, I mean an hour had passed by, I was like, "Now it don't take you no hour to eat no wings, honey." Um, Child, I thought this video was pre-recorded. Oh no, 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 it's not pre-recorded. Was this for you to read my? No, it's not pre-recorded. I was gonna do a pre-recorded video, but I decided to be live. To be live. Why do y'all think it's a pre-recorded video? What does it say? Does it say something about pre-recorded? Why did y'all think this was pre-recorded? I typically don't do that. I only do that for like short videos. I did it. I did do it yesterday for Mathis Family Matters. But my Married to Medicine and this is live. Um, I'm a foodie. I love Candy because she is not ashamed to eat. Baby, and let me tell you something. Production is shady, 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 baby, because they is gonna always pin their camera at Candy eating something. Y'all remember that? What season was that when Sheree had on the ugly wig and Kenya said something about her having a Mama Joyce wig on, and Candy was in the middle of putting something in her mouth. She was like, hold on. Candy always gonna eat. And then we remember last season about them crab cakes that she couldn't get. But anyway, so they get on the road finally. Finally, they get on the road. Hope this also hopefully that means you can hear me. So finally they get on the road, right? And Marlo calls Candy on FaceTime. And so they have this, discussion about uh them not being able to eat in the car. That was the first thing Candy said. Candy barely spoke to Marlo. Why you send us a car? We can't eat in it. But I was with Candy. So then they also talk about who all is coming on the trip, and Drew ends up asking, or no, I think it was Candy that ends up asking if Fatum was coming on the trip, and Marlo, I believe Sheree was telling Marlo some stuff, and Marlo ends up telling Candy that she wasn't coming anymore, right? Or that she couldn't make it anymore. So Mayetta was like, "Do you think they filming?" And I knew they was lying when they said that that Fatum wasn't coming. They knew good and well Fatum was coming because that's who Drew was throwing them doggy treats at. And I meant to put that clip off up in here, but that's who Drew is throwing them the doggy treats at. So they knew the whole time that Fatum was coming on the trip. So Candy, they get off of the phone. Marlo says she got to get off of the phone. So Candy starts talking to Drew and Mayetta. And she ends up telling them about Marlo putting out her nephews or whatever. And see, this is why I say that I don't appreciate the cast not holding Marlo a little bit accountable as an adult. Not necessarily saying that, they have to be in Marlo's business, but somebody got to speak up and say, well, Marlo, to her face, what Marlo is doing is not right. It seems like everybody want to say it behind the scenes or say it when they transferring the information to somebody else. But nobody seems to tell Marlo to her face. But we're going to get Miss Kenya telling her to her face. Somebody got to hold Marlo, that friend is Marlo that you have to hold accountable. Like I said, Marlo don't want no village. Marlo wanted a peach. There's a whole difference in that. Oh, y'all. And to be quite honest with y'all, if I could be honest with y'all, I've actually fast forwarded through Marlo's personal scenes or her scenes by herself because I ain't feeling it. Anyway, the ladies arrived to BlueRidge, honey, and this is the cabin. The cabin was nice. Drew said it best. Drew said, "This ain't no cabin, child. This is a house." And it really did give me house vibes. Of course, they go inside. It got a gym. I believe it has a jacuzzi and all of that stuff. I mean, you could see the pool on the outside and all of that good stuff. But listen, it was nice. It was nice. It was nice. So Marlo and Sheree arrive first, and of course they have like concierge where they pretty much can ask for whatever they want and they get it, right? All the ladies. Again, Marlo ain't paid for this stuff, y'all. I just want to make that very clear. Production pays for all of this stuff. Marlo ain't paid for nothing. Okay. So all the ladies arrive. Well, I ain't gonna say all the ladies arrive, but Candy, Mayetta, and Drew arrive, and Sheree and Marlo is already there, right? And so they play this candle game where they have to guess who the candle uh, is describing or whatever, and that's how they'll be able to choose their room. Y'all know if you are a Real Housewives of Atlanta fan from day one, you know them rooms is something that it got to be right. Housewives of Potomac in Atlanta, it's something about them rooms. They got to make sure that the rooms is right. Oh, Jeremy, I'm not done with Marlo at all. Not done with Marlo. But they end up picking their rooms. Candy picked first, then Mayetta. Yeah, I got a question. Mayetta is beautiful, but what is Manietta's purpose? What is Manietta's purpose? This because she's not giving us nothing. She's not giving us nothing. The other friends of are bringing mess and drama. She don't seem to be doing nothing. So is you just there to look cute on the camera or what? Hopefully she, and I hate to say this, but hopefully she has some type of drama with somebody. I mean, I'm just kind of trying to figure out what Miss Manetta is doing. She's beautiful and all, but what you doing, boo? But anyway, Manetta looks so. She does. She does. She really does. Lily from SWV. She does. She does. I think Manetta is so beautiful, but I just don't understand her purpose. Um, you know, being on the show. She ain't bringing nothing. Um, so anyway, the ladies all then meet up. Marlo tell them they got 15 minutes to take, a little bath, a little, a little wipe off or whatever you call it. They had 15 minutes to do so, and then they were going to dinner. And child, they get to the dinner and everything like that. They sitting at the table and they talking about, it is a good vibe. It's a good vibe. Everybody, feeling good and having a good vibe. And then in comes Miss Kenya. But like I said, y'all, we knew Miss Kenya was coming anyway. I had to take this screenshot because when Marlo was talking and Kenya was doing this was so hilarious to me. Listen, Kenya came. We all knew Kenya wasn't gonna miss that check, baby. So Kenya came. I don't know why they got rid of Cynthia just to hire someone to act like her. Oh, 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 that was a read within itself. Come on now. Yeah, they should have kept Cynthia on if they were gonna keep Mayetta on, cause Mayetta ain't bringing nothing. I'm just saying. But Miss Kenya arrives, y'all. Miss Kenya arrives, and we all knew she was coming. Marlo even knew she was coming, right? And so then Kenya tells us that, well, she tells everybody at the table that she don't know if she's gonna be staying at the house because she got her own Airbnb, I guess, or her own cabin or whatever, where Brooklyn possibly could be coming down and Brooklyn could be staying. And so Candy was asking Kenya, like, why you do that and why you not staying with us? And so she like, girl, you made such a big deal about it last time. So, I would like to stay over here with my daughter. Now listen, I'm totally with I'm totally with hold on. Latoya and Eva need to come back. Listen, y'all, I really ain't seen much about Latoya last season. I mean, I hear a lot of people saying she really brung it. And of course I seen clips or whatever. Eva, I can accept Eva back if Eva is fully just like going to be the Eva that we seen on the Ultimate Girls Trip. Like, just don't change up at all for these ladies. If that's what we get, if that's the Eva we get, I'm here for it. You can even make her full time if that's the Eva we get. I'm just saying. Jeremy, I need you and Don Don to discuss this Sheree Martell romance. Now, I was going to talk about it a little bit at the end of this actual review, but I'm definitely going to get into that. Manetta needs to bring that fire like she did Crystal Neo White. Yeah, I'm not understanding what she. I understand what she bringing. She ain't bringing nothing. I love Chef Don's accent. It's just country and crazy. It's just country and crazy. Eva just likes to lie though when confronted. Now that's one thing that I will say. That's the reason why I wasn't really with her when she was on the Housewives before. But I will say Eva seems to have evolved a lot. Eva really seems to have evolved a lot, and she will be probably the top housewife that has evolved quickly, like she has. She's evolved very quickly. Um, so that's why I say the Eva that we get on Ultimate Girls Trip, the weed smoking Eva. Yeah, I said it. That's what we need on Atlanta, honey. Okay, y'all. So anyway, let's talk about how from the UK. What's up from the UK? Thank you so much, Oz Love, for joining us. I appreciate the love all the way from the UK. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Um, getting back into the episode. So, y'all, Sanya is away in Miami on a business trip. And Sanya, y'all already know I'm not feeling Sanya. And I don't really care if Sanya come back or not. But Sanya, for me, she is a true flip-flopper. She doesn't know what side she wants to be on. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting on, Jeremy, too, because it really wasn't confirmed. Although that looked like Sheree in that video, as far as the walk and all of that, I don't know that it's true T just yet. Once I see some more evidence, then maybe I could go for it. But that lady could have been anybody. Just saying, really could have been anybody. Um, so jumping back into the episode, um, Sanya is in Miami doing a we what is she doing? Outfit something. She doing something for the outfit for a commercial for track and field or something like that. Her and Ross is in Miami. So she immediately gets, I guess, flies back to Atlanta, and then or she gets a car. I don't know how she got the BlueRidge, baby. But Sanya shows up, honey. And so Kenya and Marlo have a discussion, right? And Marlo is pretty much, well, I'm gonna start with Kenya. What Kenya said, Kenya was saying that the love that Marlo gives her as far as a friendship is very shallow and it's very toxic. And I would definitely have to agree with her. It is very, very toxic because if you notice, every argument that they get into it about, or every argument that they get into each other with, Marlo always brings up Mark. If you can tell, Mark is not a sore spot for Kenya anymore. You used to could do that. And that's what actually took Kenya back to that place of not really liking Marlo because Marlo called her a liar about being sick. And so prior to that, if you can remember correctly, Marlo used to call Kenya a liar about being pregnant, about being a wife, all of that stuff. I mean, Marlo has a hard on for Mark, and I don't understand what it's for because you see, Kenya is not phased by you continuing to throw Mark in her face. You want to throw something that you feel like is incomplete, or you feel like on your end is something that's a dig or a dagger for her, but you see it's not affecting her anymore. So shut up saying that. It's getting on my nerves more than I'm sure it's getting on Kenya's nerves. Golly. Hey, LMV, what's going on? Jamaica people always act like they made of you. Right now, I will say she act like people supposed to be scared of her, but I'm real interested in seeing how this is gonna go in how this is gonna go in Jamaica. Cause girl, you think you run stuff because you're in Jamaica. Now, mind you, I will go back that this is where she invites the ladies to go to Jamaica because the outfit program invited all the ladies plus one to go to Jamaica. Again, paid by production. So, girl, you don't run nothing over here. Let's talk about it. Y'all gotta stop thinking that these cast members actually pay for these trips because they don't. They do not. But anyway, the conversation between Kenya and Marlo, y'all, was it just me? Kenya came very calm, cool, collected. She gave Marlo what she needed to give Marlo in that moment. And then Marlo decides to talk. And Marlo goes into talking about her insecurities and how Kenya needs to accept her insecurities. Baby, that entire conversation that Marlo had in that moment made absolutely no damn sense. It made no sense. Did anybody else catch that clip and catch what Marlo was saying to Kenya in that moment that didn't make any sense? Now, another thing that I did not like about Marlo, Marlo kept telling Kenya, well, if you don't plan on staying at the house, then you can't come to none of the functions or festivities that we got going on, right? Now, after you done talk to me like that, you honestly think I want to stay in your presence? Or what you consider that you paid for, you think I really want to be under the same roof with you, girl? Marlo is very dysfunctional, and I keep telling y'all that she has absolutely no structure. Marlo wants to live for Marlo. Marlo wants a peach so bad she don't want no damn village around them boys. Like, I'm so sick of this victim Marlo. No, ma'am. Like, girl, I'm over you this season. I'm clocking you out just like I've already clocked out Diana on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Like, you, yes, Marlo is a grown little girl. Absolutely. She acts like a kid. Like, everything that she was saying to me gives me what a kid would give you in an argument. It would be different if you could eat, if you can, like, Marlo can't really read, right? And reads make people, like, reads are different for everybody, right? Some people can read so smooth and never hit below the belt. Some people can just read you and still not hit below the belt, but some people read and still hit below the belt. Marlo don't read at all. She's just hit below the belt, and I don't like it. Like, there has to be some type of couth about you, girl. Like, some type of couth. Like, you have none. Marlo wanna eat Kenya's cootie cat. Something, I mean, like, she just literally has a heart on for Kenya. Like, everything is about Kenya, 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 and Candy. Kenya and Candy. Kenya and Candy. Like, they gonna get into it even more in Jamaica. So y'all be prepared for that. And like I said, I'm hoping Ross ain't standing up talking to Kenya. Because if you is, sir, the type of dragon that you gonna get on this channel, and I'm gonna make sure that Bravo see it, the type of dragon that you gonna get if you talking to a woman and telling a woman that ain't nobody gonna F with your wife, we gonna have a problem, Ross. You fine and all, but I'm gonna drag you. I'm gonna drag you. I think Marlo is attracted to Kenya and doesn't understand why. It's a mix of attraction, jealousy, insecurity, and ooh, you right now. You right now. I feel that. I feel that. I feel that. I feel that. Marlo gives me carpet munching machine. Okay. Yeah, Marlo just and this is why I say that she's using her nephews to exploit um or she's exploiting her nephews on TV and stuff like that, because it doesn't give me sincere Monty vibes. It doesn't. I don't care what nobody say. I've been seeing people on Twitter saying y'all dragging the hell out of Marlo, and I'm going to continue to drag the hell out of Marlo because I'm not here for it. I'm not. Go get them boys, because from the sound of it, it still sounds like Marlo don't have them boys. Uh, Somebody takes that man type of fingers, okay? Because he is a man. Ooh, not Ross. I expected that from Drew's husband. Well, what I would say, LMB, in that, what I'm going to say is I hope that in that moment that he's actually addressing Ralph or one of the men. Like, address one of the men that way. And if you notice, I was actually watching, well, in this episode, they played the recap back when Sanya was talking to Ralph and being shady, when she said something about, or Ralph was saying, pretty much, don't say that you don't have time. Don't let that be an excuse why you don't have another baby or whatever. If you notice in that moment, you can tell Ralph and Ross don't talk at all. They're not friends. They're not friends. Even when him, Todd, and when Ralph, Ross, and Todd were at Blaze Seafood and Steakhouse, when they had that little clip or whatever, you could tell that Ralph and Ross don't talk to each other at all. So they don't have any type of bond or relationship, which makes me think that hopefully in that moment, Ross is addressing Ralph or Todd or somebody. Please be addressing the man. Please do. Because if you're addressing the woman, we're going to have a problem. We're going to have a problem. You're going to get dragged from here to that reunion. Okay? And y'all, I feel like this particular season of the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion is going to be good. Okay? Now, this is alleged information. The word on the curb is that Miss Sheree was spotted with Martell Holt from Love and Marriage Huntsville. And of course, there's a lot of speculations going around where people been saying that they think that maybe they filming that Carlos King is real good friends with Sheree Whitfield and that they could be filming for Love and Marriage Atlanta and all this different stuff like that. Listen, until I get some more concrete evidence, I'm gonna treat that with a grain of salt because none of it was really confirmed that that was actually Sheree. I mean, Body kind of gave me Sheree, Walt kind of gave me Sheree, but I need to see some type of confirmation. And if one of these other YouTubers actually confirm it before I do or confirm it, then I'll report on it. But until then, I ain't really reporting on it. Well, Martell has a record. That's her type. That's her type. I mean, I mean, it could be, but like I say, I really want concrete evidence before I kind of give that information out on that. I think Sanya likes Ralph a little. She was too comfortable with him buzzing her monkey pocket. Wait, wait. So that was Ralph that was doing that? I know you lying. That was Ralph that was buzzing Sanya. I thought we weren't gonna never find out who was doing it until like the reunion or something. Okay, Monique King, thank you so much. Thank you. Um, wait, I thought that that was Candy doing that, but I also thought that we weren't really gonna find out who was buzzing her underwear until oh my gosh. Oh, listen. Hey, the social she too old for Martell. No. Well, Miss Sheree look good though. Yes, it was. OMG, I didn't know that was Ralph buzzing Sanyas. What? What? Oh my gosh. Y'all, I'm really shocked at that because that's why Sanya was so comfortable with the pennies even after the oh y'all, this reunion is gonna be good if Andy asks the right questions. Andy gotta ask the right questions, yo. Because OMG, I did not know that. I did not know that. Y'all listen to watch the after show for Real Housewives of Atlanta as well. I'm gonna tell y'all something. After y'all watch that after show, if you did like Sanya, you will not like her after watching that after show. Because Sanya is a flip-flopper and she agree with everything that Marlo is saying because she's sitting next to Marlo. And it just gives me like kiss ass vibes and let's just make it plain and like I'm not here for her. I'm not here for saying it either. Um, he kept buzz he kept buzzing trying to get Drew. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Them panty buzzing things, Candy. I hope they eat candy up at the reunion about that because that was just out of line. Come on now, we're not even finna do that. Y'all. Also, I'm all of your other favorites, I'm sure, have released this information, but Martell Holt actually went live on yesterday. Inez Wine, we getting it at the end of this month, honey. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to see how all of this is going to turn out. So let's get into that as well a little bit later on today. But yeah, y'all, that was pretty much the episode. You know, there was cute moments, like I said, with Blaze and where is that picture at? Because this was so cute to me. Blaze and well, this was cute too. I think Brooklyn is so cute. Brooklyn asking for some popcorn. That was so cute. Listen, Brooklyn and Kenya, I got major love for y'all this season. Like for real, for real. I got major love. I've always loved Brooklyn, but Kenya, I got major love for you this season. So I guess you would have to say that I'm kind of joining Team Twirl. There's no one else on the show that I'm actually team or anything like that. So Again, this was the ratings for Real Housewives of Atlanta, Married to Medicine, and Watch What Happens Live. Hold on a minute. I'm trying to wait for it to come up on my what's the name so I can actually see it. So Real Housewives of Atlanta brought in 919,000 views, coming in at number 3. And Married to Medicine came in at number 6 with 659,000 views. Watch What Happens Live came in at number 17 with 440,000 viewers, and Mathis Family Matters came in at number 46 at 235,000 views, which was up from last week. So I definitely just wanted to bring those ratings to y'all. Y'all know how I do when it comes to the ratings. So make sure y'all are supporting and checking out your shows. I mean, I know things have changed when it comes to the ratings. When it comes to the ratings for Sunday's episodes, they come out on Tuesday, so they actually kind of recount those ratings. So I'm happy that Real Housewives of Atlanta is actually sticking up with that. I want them to be number 1 for real, for real. And 90 Day Fiance is going to always hit number 1 in the demos. That's why they're actually number 1. Even though the NASCAR had more viewers than they did, they're number 1 because of their demos. So twirl, 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 twirl. Twirl, twirl. Yes, Team Twirl, Team Twirl. But yes, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I did my Married to Medicine review. I've also done a review on Mathis Family Matters. Please check those out, as well as there is a video up about gospel singer Kim Burrell. Just check that. I think that video is like 2 minutes of her just throwing complete shade, child. And you'll see what the different people said about that as well. But thank y'all so much for joining me. Thank you, Monique King. Thank you, DeSosa. Thank you, Jeremy Speaks TV. Y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe to Jeremy Speaks TV channel. Hey girl, hey, thank you for joining me. Also subscribe to her channel. Eyes Love. Thank you so much for tuning in all the way from the UK, y'all. That was super, super dope. I appreciated my mod, LMV. Thank you so much for tuning in, even though you was late. But no. I appreciate you so much for tuning in. Y'all like this video? Like this video. Also, to any content creators who are needing backgrounds, who are needing anything done, reach out to me via Twitter. I will be more than happy to do it. Charging a little bit of nothing to do it as well, because it's something that keeps me busy, especially during my treatments and stuff like that. It keeps me busy. I'm still working on my Patreon. We should have that out by next week. For sure, we'll be doing cooking classes, reality TV chat, news, and other hot topics that I can't necessarily discuss fully on YouTube. All right, y'all. Thank you again for tuning in, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Toodles!